The nostalgic whirlwind of school days. A time when surviving the lunchroom politics felt like mastering a secret society. And acing a pop quiz, well, that was akin to conquering Mount Everest. Stepping into high school was a mix of excitement and trepidation, like entering a bustling marketplace where everyone seemed to know all the rules, except me. In those adolescent years, school wasn't just about academics. It was a swirling world of social interactions and personal discoveries. I found myself navigating cliques and clubs like a seasoned diplomat trying to decode the unwritten laws of teenage society. Every day brought a new challenge, figuring out where to sit at lunch, deciding which extracurricular activities to join, and attempting to unravel the mysteries of algebra. Like many of my peers, I fell somewhere in the middle, not the star student who thrived on every assignment, nor the disenchanted rebel who scoffed at every lesson. School to me was a puzzle I had to solve daily. Should I audition for the school play or stick to the safety of the basketball team? These decisions, at the time, felt monumental, as if they held the key to my social survival in this high school jungle. Amidst the chaos of classroom discussions and hallway chatter, there were moments of pure joy and camaraderie. Cheering at pep rallies, collaborating on group projects, and forging friendships that would last well beyond graduation. These were the threads that wove my school experience into a colorful tapestry. Yet, along the highs were the lows. The monotony of lectures, the pressure of exams, the ever-looming question of, what do you want to be when you grow up? School became a countdown to freedom, a rite of passage that I had to endure to reach the next chapter of my life. Looking back now, I realized that school wasn't just about textbooks and grades. It was a training ground for life. It taught me resilience, empathy, and the art of forging connections in a world where social cliques were currency of cool. Today, as an independent and, free-thinking adult, I cherish the lessons I learned within the walls of those schools. The friendships that stood the test of time, the challenges that shaped my character, and the profound realization that, sometimes life's greatest adventures often begin in the most unexpected places, even amidst the drama of high school. And so, with those memories in mind, let's embark on a journey through a diverse landscape of education, where traditional schooling meets innovative alternatives. Traditional education, the stalwart of schooling, is like the classical black and white movie marathon. Structured, reliable, a bit nostalgic. Picture rows of desks, chalk dust in the air, and teachers wielding textbooks like seasoned warriors in the battle of academia. Historically, the roots of traditional education stretch back to the 19th century, a pivotal era when societies recognized the need for standardized and uniform schooling systems. This period saw the rise of influential figures like Horace Mann, often hailed as the father of American education. Mann advocated for compulsory education as a means to promote social mobility and democratic values. His vision spurred the establishment of common schools across the United States, aiming to provide a standardized curriculum focused on essential subjects such as reading, writing, arithmetic, and moral education. The structured classroom environments we recognize today emerged during this era, with students seated in neat rows facing the teacher, a layout designed to facilitate discipline and focused learning. As industrialization accelerated and the demand for a skilled workforce grew, traditional education became synonymous with imparting foundational knowledge and societal views to young learners. The advantages of traditional education? Well, it's like having a roadmap for learning. Clear objectives, standardized assessments, and a diploma waiting at the finish line. The structured curriculum ensures that everyone gets a taste for the basics, from algebra to American history. This approach provides a sense of continuity and progression, guiding students through a predefined sequence of subjects and academic milestones. Moreover, traditional education fosters socialization and community building. Classrooms serve as microcosms of society where students learn important life skills such as teamwork, communication, and cooperation. Extracurricular activities and school events contribute to a vibrant social atmosphere, enriching the overall educational experience. However, like any classic, traditional education has its drawbacks. It can be as rigid as a fossilized T-Rex, leaving little room for creativity and individuality. Not everyone thrives in a lecture-based classroom or excels at standardized tests. The emphasis on rote memorization and conformity may stifle critical thinking and innovation, hindering students' holistic development. As educational philosophies evolve, there's a growing recognition of the need to balance tradition with innovation, ensuring that traditional schooling remains relevant and engaging for all students. By embracing teaching methods that are diverse and fostering a culture of lifelong learning, educators can harness the strengths of traditional education while also addressing its limitations, ultimately empowering their students to thrive in an ever-changing world. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of alternative education. The rebels of the schooling scene, who color outside the lines and march to the beat of their own drum. Imagine Montessori education, a revolutionary approach spearheaded by Maria Montessori in the early 20th century. It's like stepping into a learning playground where kids are empowered to take the lead. Montessori classrooms are vibrant spaces filled with hands-on materials and activities that encourage self-directed exploration. Students are free to choose their learning paths, foster their independence, creativity, and the lifelong love of discovery. Then there's the Waldorf schooling, inspired by Rudolf Steiner's holistic vision of education. Picture a classroom transformed into artistic wonderlands, where it's not just about academics, but also about music, movement, and imagination. Waldorf education emphasizes experiential learning and nurtures the whole child, cognitively, emotionally, and socially. From weaving to woodwork, every lesson is infused with creativity and purpose, encouraging students to explore their talents and connect with the world around them. And homeschooling? Well, it's like embarking on an educational adventure with your family as tour guides. From field trips to living room science experiments, homeschooling offers the ultimate in personalized learning experiences. Who needs a classroom when the world is your oyster? Homeschooling allows parents to tailor curricula to match their child's interest and learning style, fostering deep engagement and meaningful connections. Whether it's exploring history through documentaries or conducting science experiments in the kitchen, homeschooling encourages curiosity and embraces the joys of learning beyond traditional boundaries. These alternative approaches represent a departure from the standardized, one-size-fits-all model of traditional education. They prioritize flexibility, creativity, and individualized instruction, catering to diverse learning needs and empowering students to flourish in their own unique ways. As educational options continue to evolve, alternative education serves as a beacon of innovation, offering new possibilities for reimagining the learning experience and nurturing the next generation of thinkers, creators, and changemakers. As you can see, in the realm of education, the choice between traditional schooling and alternative approaches presents a spectrum of options, each with distinct strengths and challenges. Let's delve into the contrasting features of these paths to better understand their merits and limitations. Traditional education, akin to a well-trodden path through a familiar landscape, excels in providing a structured framework that lays out clear objectives and standardized assessments. This structured approach offers a predictable roadmap for students, guiding them through curriculum that covers essential subjects and prepares them for standardized testing. Moreover, traditional education grants recognized credentials such as diplomas and degrees, universally accepted markers of academic achievement that paved the way for higher education and employment opportunities. Additionally, traditional school offers a bustling social environment enriched by extracurricular activities and peer interactions, fostering important social skills and experiences. However, traditional education does encounter certain struggles. Its rigid structure and standardized approach may limit flexibility, failing to accommodate diverse learning styles and individual interests effectively. The emphasis on standardized testing can prioritize rote memorization over critical thinking and creativity, potentially stifling intellectual exploration and innovation. Moreover, that large class sizes and one-size-fits-all curriculum may not cater to the unique needs and learning pace of every student, leading to disengagement and academic challenges for some. On the flip side, alternative education methods like Montessori, Waldorf, and homeschooling carve out a different path, emphasizing creativity, critical thinking, and holistic developments. These approaches excel in fostering personalized learning experiences tailored to individuals' interests and learning styles. Despite these strengths, however, alternative education faces its own set of challenges. The recognition of credentials obtained through alternative methods may vary compared to traditional pathways, potentially affecting acceptance into mainstream educational institutions or workplaces. Additionally, implementing alternative approaches often requires specialized resources and trained educators, which may not be universally accessible or affordable. Moreover, assessment methods in alternative education may differ from mainstream standards, posing challenges for students transitioning back to traditional schooling or pursuing standardized assessments. The true choice between traditional and alternative education hinges on understanding the unique needs, preferences, and goals of each student. Traditional education offers structure, recognized credentials, and a familiar social environment, but may lack flexibility and innovation. In contrast, alternative education prioritizes personalized learning, creativity, and holistic development, but may encounter challenges with recognition and resource accessibility. By recognizing the merits and limitations of each approach, educators and families can make informed decisions that align with the individual needs and aspirations of the student, fostering a supportive and enriching educational journey. And ultimately, that's important to remember as well, that education, it is a journey. And in the journey of education, whether one chooses the well-trodden path of traditional schooling or ventures into the realm of alternative approaches, what truly matters is recognizing and honoring the unique spark within each student. Education isn't merely about imparting knowledge. It's about igniting passions, nurturing creativity, empowering individuals to thrive in an ever-changing world. Let's celebrate the diversity of educational approaches, much like choosing between a classic novel and a contemporary graphic novel. Each has its own style and appeal, catering to different tastes and preferences. But what remains constant is the profound impact education has on shaping minds and hearts. Imagine a world where every student's curiosity is sparked, where creativity is nurtured, and where individuality is celebrated. This vision drives educators, innovators, and lifelong learners alike to explore new horizons, experiment with novel ideals, and embrace the endless possibilities of education. So here's to the dreamers, and here's to the doers, the seekers of knowledge, and the architects of change. May we continue to champion diverse educational pathways, foster inclusive learning environments, and inspire generations to come. Together, we can cultivate a future where every learner feels valued, every voice is heard, and every heart is filled with the joy of discovery. Here's to the transformative power of education, and may it light a way for a better tomorrow for us all.